about what Dean's going to be up to this season?
Oh, not much. Hanging out, driving the car. We pick up where we left off with the boys. The brothers are choosing each other really over the gates of hell, closing the gates of hell, and I think that's going to parlay into how their relationship is in season 9. They had no choice. Well, they have no choice now but to unite and figure out how they're going to navigate this whole new element that is now on their plate with the fallen angels. And now they've got demons and fallen angels, and they still have everything in between. So it's we don't know how the angels are going to play into the story. We don't know if it's going to be friend or foe. We don't know. It might be a case-by-case basis kind of thing, which just kind of leaves a lot of questions to be answered. I'm excited to see what happens. I like the fact that Dean is now not playing the guilty cheerleader anymore. I think he really felt like he should have been the one who was doing the trials, and he should have been the one to sacrifice himself. And the fact that it didn't work out like that, and then that Sam took the reins on it, he was really. I think he really held a lot of guilt about that, but had to push that aside and support his brother in what he was doing, and that was really tough. I mean, you saw it in a couple of the prayers that Dean had last season. And so I think that now that that's over with, Dean now has a kind of clear idea of like, okay, well, back on the horse, here we go. We got stuff to deal with.
And given that united bond between the brothers, does having Crowley in their basement do anything to kind of change things? Do they have different approaches at any point about how to deal with him?
No, I think they're still going to figure that out. I mean, they know that they think that he is going to better serve them alive than dead. So they want to extract as much knowledge out of him as possible. I have a line in an episode we're filming right now that I say, let's zero Dark 30 his ass. So I think that to Dean that seems like the most valuable way to handle the situation. But of course it's probably going to backfire, and it's all going to go to shit, and that's just going to be season 9. So yeah, I think for right now they think that he's going to benefit them more with information that he may they may have.
Will Dean be dealing with the whole Men of Letters legacy? Is that going to be going on at all, or is he just going to leave that part to Sam? Or
we have Kevin Tran has been locked up in the Men of Letters, so he's still there studying away. So I think they really want to utilize the knowledge that is still at their fingertips with what the Men of Letters has, and it's a nice home base to have for. Obviously, Dean loves the fact that he has a home base and has someplace that he can call home. For Sam, it's more of a research lab. But either way, it's still going to serve. It's still going to serve the brothers a lot this season, and whether it's just a home base or if it's when they need to do research. And I think that they have outgrown the scope of Dad's journal to the extent of what they're dealing with. So the Men of Letters is gonna come in handy, I'm sure.
What can you say about the relationship between Dean and Castiel now that he's human?
Good question. We haven't quite fleshed that out just yet because we're only episode. Well, I've only read through 3 right now, but it's having Castiel on the brother's side was obviously a very valuable tool given his set of powers. So now that they're gone, and Misha said something on the panel. He's like, now I can fold laundry, and that's that's about it. So it's going to be interesting to see, how the relationship between Castiel and not just Dean but Dean and Sam goes from here, given the fact that he is just a regular guy. Might have a few training sessions, I think, in store for
tutorials.
Yes. Okay, this is how we load a gun.
But no Impala driving lessons?
No, I think Dean's gonna leave the driving to himself. I hope so.
In all the seasons, who's been your favorite monster to kill?
Well, I immediately want to say vampires because I'm so sick of them, but favorite monster to kill. It's a good question. We have definitely dealt with a lot of them. Going back to season 1 when it was like a monster of the week kind of stuff. There was a like Scarecrow was fun. There was Wendigo, even that's way back. I think for me personally, one of the most memorable kind of killing, or I guess this is more of a torture scene, was with Alistair. And that just me personally, I just, because it wasn't just a wham bam thank you ma'am kind of a thing, it was really, Dean really took his time with that one, and that was kind of cool. I like that.